Every year, billions of pounds of freight and millions of passengers get moved around on trains. But have you ever looked at one of those iron beasts and wondered where did those things come from? Or where they're going? Since railroads were introduced to America, thousands of lines have been built. And while some are alive and going strong, others have long since been abandoned or torn up. That old bridge spanning the water below, the flat area that used to house a line, a set of rails leading to nowhere at all. They're all part of this history. Forgotten Rails is a series dedicated to discovering the stories of these lines. I'm your host, Timothy W. Lawrence. Along with my sidekick, Aries the Siberian Husky, we're going to search the nation, exploring and sharing the history of these lines. Whether abandoned, exempt, or currently active, if there's a history, we'll find it.
Welcome back, everybody, we are talking about a film and hitting the tracks with filmmaker Tim Lawrence this morning. Tim, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
You were somewhat surprised when you found out that your documentary, Forgotten Rails, has been picked up for a film festival. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So, Forgotten Rails is a series dedicated to the history of the rails, where I head out with my sidekick, Aries the Siberian Husky.
He's cute.
Yeah, my dog is my sidekick on this project. But we head out and just explore different railroad entities. You know, whether it's abandoned, exempt, or currently active, they all have their history, and for the most part, a lot of it's been forgotten.
It's one of those infrastructure topics that comes up a lot. You know, the Obama administration talks about it. We're hearing a lot about it here in Vermont. Upgrading these rails is so expensive. Is that what you were focusing on?
No. I was actually focusing more on the history of where the rails came from, why they were important to this nation as a whole, and you know, all the little towns around here, they were built because of the railroads, and so I was just exploring that.
And why do you feel that the future of the rails, there's a possibility to continue those here in Vermont?
Oh yeah, I definitely do. I mean, I feel they've been running high-speed lines through Vermont and, you know, hopefully across the whole nation. And so I definitely believe that there's a future for them.
They kind of were the reason, like you said, so many small towns popped up, and then everybody went to the car, and then the rail kind of fell to the wayside. But you hope maybe films like this will inspire a future for that? Yeah,
I hope that it will help people to understand the importance and the impact that railroads once had, and also to see how they really can help get people around and freight around, you know, for a lot less than what it costs to drive cars and trucks.
So tell us about this film festival, where the film will be playing.
Yeah, so the film festival, it's actually the 8th annual ITVFest, which is Independent Television Festival, and it's being held in Vermont for the first time. It'll be in the towns of Dover and Wilmington. For the past 7 years, it's been out in Hollywood. Ooh. So, you know, it's kind of exciting for someone like myself who, you know, has the ability to produce films, but maybe not the ties to Hollywood or the desire to move out there. So they're actually bringing Hollywood to Vermont.
And when is that film festival coming up?
It'll be September 26th through the 28th, so it's getting there.
It's getting there, yeah. And do you know what day yours will be playing?
Yeah, mine will be Saturday, September 28th, 12 noon at Memorial Hall in Wilmington.
Excellent. Well, we will look for that. And congratulations. That is such an accomplishment. Are you excited? Are you nervous?
I'm definitely excited, very excited.
How do you think they found out?
Well,
did you submit it?
I did. I submitted it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, Tim Lawrence, thank you so much. Forgotten Rails is the movie, and we look forward to checking it out. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.